A minute for me.
Welcome back to another exciting adventure on a Sunday with Streamlined Dungeons and Dragons. I am Dane, your dungeon master, and next to me is Calcine, or well, Megan is playing Calcine, a Fire Ganassi barbarian with a little bit of fighter in there. Quite the gladiator, if you will. Next to her is Evan playing Webb, our longtime halfling bard companion buddy over there. He loves his churros. Following next to him is Cam. She's playing Jill Sara. If you don't see her, it's because she's in the shadows, but look out for her shots because she's killing stuff all last game. She's a rogue assassin and an Eladrin. We have Tim playing Magvarus. He's a human cleric to the Life Lord. To the dwarves, or Perego. You're welcome, or thank you to the common tongue. And finally, we have Max playing Roland, a half elf with flowing dark locks of hair captured beneath his full plate armor, helm, and whatnot. He swings his flail around, singing a tune, and you can't even see him because he's probably invisible. And that's everybody who's playing. We left off last week. We had just finished wandering with a very, very helpful guide through the Moonstone Pass, and we finally have reached this door, right? I believe we said the name of the person to open the door. Is that right?
Yes.
There was a riddle on it. So, just for sake of it, I'm going to read the riddle again real quick, and then I believe you may or may not remember the guy's name at this point, but hopefully you do. The riddle was as such: in stone halls deep beneath the ground, where crystal gems and gold abound, the way ahead is hard to see, but listen close and heed my plea. Speak the name of ancient lore, a dwarf so strong, a hero of yore, whose hammer struck the mountain's core and opened up a hidden door. With words of power, the way is clear through winding tunnels without fear to where the heart of crystal gleams, and all your hopes and dreams, it seems. So if you seek the treasure rare and dare to venture without care, remember well the dwarf of old and speak his name and be bold, for only then will the way be shown and the hidden door be fully known.
And it Drogon something.
Stonefist.
Stonefist.
Yeah.
So Drogon, so you guys spoke Drogon Stonefist at the door loudly and proudly, and the door, opened up, and beyond it there was there's a long, essentially bridge over this chasm that leads to another large cave mouth, and you guys it's about 100 feet across, and it's just a narrow walkway. Correct?
Yep.
Cool. So, what's your guys' order look like? Who's going across when, where, why, and what?
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
Actually, I'll unbind the assassin's feet and kind of prod him along in front of me.
Human shield, I like it.
And then you said Webb was second. Who's third?
Tell me more about this rope or this bridge. Like, it's just a walkway. Is it a bridge? Is it stone? How's it? What is it?
It's
Tell me
stone.
more.
It's connected to the other side over there, and it looks as if there are a few pillars that go very far down into the darkness that you can't see where they even meet the ground.
Okay, so it appears to be supported.
It's a supported stone walkway, and it's only 5 foot across. It is not what you would expect for a main entrance to any kingdom, because you can't even get a wagon across or anything like that. But to be fair, you can't really get one of those through Moonstone Pass really well easily either. So,
who's going first?
It looks like we got Roland in the front, and then Webb.
Okay, that's fine. I will. I'll take up the rear so that we can put the squishies in the middle.
Yeah, I'll go next.
Nice.
Oh, I guess Jill, sorry, you can go last if you want, just because you usually stay so far back. I didn't think about that.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure that there was some hit points in the front, is all. And
our guide fucked off, right? He's nowhere to be found.
He's a very helpful guide, but he did indeed leave.
Not sure how he did that with us dragging behind, but that's fine. I'm not mad about it.
What's happening?
Did he get turned to stone by one of those basilisks and we just didn't notice?
If only.
Anything's possible. You guys were in quite the hurry.
As we're walking, I'm gonna tell the team about the lore that I read, so everyone's in the loop about all the families.
Okay. So, like, you want to tell them, or do you need to do it?
I'll let you
Oh, okay.
fill in the details.
Thank you for reading it a lot.
I did read it.
Thing that is it different than what was posted in our Facebook chat a couple weeks ago?
I was gonna say, wasn't that what Roland found and was looking at?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
that's.
so
I mean, I've read it.
okay, that's cool. Essentially, it's just a little bit about the dwarven families and the different noble houses, and then who's eligible for the throne, as there is contention currently as to who is going to be the next dwarven king, as I believe it's King Ulrich is dying on the throne, or almost dead, or in his deathbed. It's hard. They're a closed mouth people. They don't necessarily tell people what's exactly going on, but the rumor is that he is near his time to leave this world, and his hair is not apparent as of yet. His hair.
All right. His hair.
His hair is not as apparent as Roland's by any means.
Does he still have a beard?
Is it like Webb's hair? How it's not apparent?
Webb, it's a little stringy up top for Webb.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely losing space. So I just made the little path right there to the other gate. You guys can go across. Say about right there. Give me an investigation check as you're going across, about halfway across. Let's get one.
Investigation?
Okay. Yeah, from anybody who wants to.
I am prodding the assassin ahead of us. Does that make a difference?
No.
24.
Boom, 7.
Okay, perfect.
5.
Oh, watch out, Roland. That's a slippery one there.
Josara, you notice with your background in archery that there are arrow slits cut out of the face of the cavern above this other entranceway. So about 30-40 feet above the gate, the causeway, or what's it called, the path itself, the bridge. There's 6 arrow slits, 3 on either side of the doorway that's before you. That is a large black doorway with some symbols you can see from here, but can't make out on it.
Are they in Dwarven?
Well, you can't make them out
Oh.
because they're 50 feet away. But you can see there's something written on the black stone, which looks like it could be another gate or another doorway. But you also just notice that there are 3 on either side of arrow slits.
It's like when you're coming up to an exit ramp and you really need to go to the bathroom and you're like, boy, I hope this green sign says there's a restaurant or gas station soon.
Sure.
Is it like that?
Yeah, okay. That's 100%. That's exactly what's going through Roland's brain.
He needs a bathroom.
Yeah, he's like, next cart stop, I'm getting off. Wait here, horsey.
Webb's looking for churros, needs a restock, so.
I'm starving.
Roland really regrets leaving his squire behind because getting on his full plate's a real bitch to pee when he's getting off the cart quick. Many a time he had a little tinkle go down the left side of his leg.
You're going to rust if you do that.
That's what prestidigitation is for. Clean it up after.
little oil chafing never hurt, right? All right, cool. So you guys just continue forward. I'm just letting you know that. Okay.
Yes.
Nothing shoots at you. You get to the black, what appears to be a large obelisk that is growing out of the ground and into the ceiling. Appears to be attached at both the base and the top. And on it are some inscriptions written in Dwarven.
Okay.
Let me take a look at that
here.
here.
People who can read that, I assume.
Yep. I can read that. Yep. Something about.
So you stand before this. It's a great obsidian door. It doesn't have any visible means to open it. Inscribed on the surface of the door are 6 circular indentations, each bearing a symbol. One looks to be a flame, one a feather, a wave, a leaf, a snowflake, and a star.
Mm-hmm.
As you examine more closely, let's see what your investigations tell us.
$20.
As you're examining,
I'd like to just throw one of my produce flames at it.
One of your what?
One of my produce flame. Like, can I throw a little fireball, like one of my little
Oh.
mini
Absolutely. Yeah,
fire
you want to cast a
things
little
at the
fire
fire?
at the fire symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing happens, but as she does that, it lights up the area a little bit more, and it shows off there actually are some more symbols just beneath each of the original symbols I listed off. So as you examine it more closely, you notice that each symbol has a small arrow next to it pointing in one of 4 directions: north, south, east, or west.
Okay. And what does the dwarven script say?
All right.
It's a puzzle, guys. Web doesn't do puzzles. I gotta get a snack.
Pretty sure intelligence is my dump stat.
Kelsey doesn't do puzzles either. That's throw fire or beat it.
So you put together pretty quickly that the symbols are clues to a sequence that will unlock the door, but you're not sure of the correct order.
Okay. And you said each one is identified with one of the 4 cardinal directions?
Yes, so think about the characteristics of each symbol and how they might relate to the 4 directions. Consider what each symbol represents and how it might be associated with a particular direction.
I'm guessing that the feather is going to be north.
The fire is going to be south.
I was going to say the snowflake would be north.
Maybe.
It could also be south if we're talking about poles.
Could you just type a list of the symbols into the chat?
Oh, sure.
Is it referring to like their land? Because wasn't the sea to the west? The water would be west.
Yeah, if we look at our maps, I mean, I don't know if is it.
Oh, a star. Okay. Oh.
Well, if it's more than 4, what are we supposed to do with
Does
that?
that represent all the lands of Xandos?
I'm going to guess that the feather and the star are nothing.
Does
There's
it
only five continents?
does it seem like there's any moving parts? Like if I
Yeah, the arrows move.
Oh, they do.
You can,
Okay.
Yeah, you can turn the arrows.
Oh, do the symbols move as well, or just the arrows?
Just the arrows.
Ah, okay.
So we have to put in
So
some...
the arrows, do they only move in 4 directions, or can they be like southeast, northeast?
They just lock in 4 spots.
Okay.
And are these are arranged left to right?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
one line.
So there's only 4 arrows, but there's 6.
There's an arrow underneath each of them, but they
Yeah,
turn.
each of the 6 has an arrow.
Got it. Okay. So obviously there's multiples of at least 2 of them.
Feels like Legends of the Hidden Temple.
I'm awful at games with puzzles in them, just to let you guys know.
That's okay.
When I get to levels of God of War that have puzzles, I say, Audra, can you beat this for me?
It's my favorite part of God of War. But exactly why you play God of War, but that's fine. A star. So underneath the star, let's go up.
Gotta be up for a star, right?
Makes sense.
Yeah, you guys just discuss what you want to do, and then let me know what order you decide.
Let's also go up for the snowflake. I think.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Probably west for the wave. I mean, just because the sea's that way.
Yeah, that sounds good. Flame south.
Sure.
Yeah, I think it's flame south.
Which would leave Leaf to the east.
Well,
Yeah,
it
I'm not sure
doesn't
what to do
leave,
with
I mean,
that.
it doesn't have to be. You don't have to have anything.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't
Right?
have to be, but
Well, What's gonna happen if we get it wrong? Everybody want to stand back when we put the last one in, and if it's wrong, if something goes off, then we don't all.
Yeah, I say we let Webb do the solving. We all just stand safely behind so he can fly away if he needs to.
Yeah,
Or check the dimensional door.
that sounds great. I'm always flying, and I will.
Flying got to do with it.
I will
From the door.
I will use
He's really good at running away.
I'll use my mage hand to do all these from 30 feet away.
Okay, and you guys got your full order now?
All right, so flame was down.
And you put it in the chat so we have it all. Like, here, okay, I can put it. Here, flame was what? Oh, shoot.
That's what I'm asking.
South.
What's feather?
North.
Wave.
West.
Okay. Leaf.
East. And then snowflake north, star north.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, that's not
Nothing lights up or says,
no, but roll.
Congratulations, you got 4 of 6.
You're digging around in the book you'd found, and you find another poem.
Oh, good.
The paper is smudged, and it looks to be as it was put in there from a different book, as the paper itself appears to be of different quality than the book itself. But you find it tucked in the cover of the book. As you start to kind of bang through it, trying to figure out how can you open this door, you start doing your bard thing, looking through things, and eventually you uncover this poem. As such, beneath the mountain's silent roar stands a door of obsidian core, 6 symbols on its unyielding face, each with an arrow pointing in place. A flame burns bright, but where to turn? South it points? But is it to learn? Of treasure sought, or a foe to fight? East or west? Which feels right? A feather light, and yet so strong, eastward points a path so long, but what lies there beyond the veil? A clue to find, or a secret tale? A wave that crashes with mighty sound? West it points to where secrets abound. But what lies hidden in depths below? A hidden truth, or a cursed foe? A leaf that grows with roots so deep? North it points where secrets keep. But what lies hidden in earth so still? A legend true, or a forgotten thrill? A snowflake cold and yet so bright? Southward it points with frosty might. But where does it lead, this frozen trail? A path to light, or a dangerous flail? A star that shines with guiding light? Eastward it points on a moonless night. But where does it lead, that cosmic ray? A fateful end, or bright new day? So study well the symbols and signs, and seek the path that knowledge defines. For the door shall open for those who see the truth that lies beyond the mystery. A lot.
Southeast, west, north, southeast.
That was really good. You lost me at poem,
Okay,
but
good.
it was.
I mostly heard it, but I think it was southeast, west, north,
I think
southeast.
Dane is like an in real life bard, as far as I can tell.
You said south, east, west, south.
North, southeast.
South here. Let's see, leaf. And then just for, I know you guys want it real bad, so I'm going to punch the poem for Evan to study for his next adventure.
Mhm.
And here as well. There's the obsidian door, here's this.
Wonderful.
And then let me double check my answer sheet. This way, the answer. Read them off to me, Megan. How's it go?
Southeast, west, south, north, east.
So the flame is
No.
south.
No, south, east, west, north, southeast. Yes, flame is south. That's what you said.
I think flame is east.
The flame burn's right, but where to turn? South it points.
Well, it's pointing south, but it's saying east or west, which way feels right. Well, east would be right.
And nothing happens with the south, starting with the south flame, and then the next one, nothing.
So I think flame is east.
Yeah, let's do east for flame.
So what's that make it now?
East, east, west, north, south, east.
So close. So nothing happens.
A wave. The wave is south.
Yeah, why did I put west? It's definitely south. East,
Wait,
east,
what?
south, north, southeast.
Why do you say south for the wave?
Yeah, it says west at points.
Well, that's just
yeah.
That's the way it's
What
sitting.
lies hidden in the depths below?
Right. Exactly. So it's down
Okay.
below south.
Sorry, it's
So
south,
east,
guys.
east, south, north, southeast.
I'm trying to look at it. Are you asking me again? Are you ready for another try?
Yeah.
So what is it? What are your directions now?
East, east, south, north, southeast. Although I'm thinking leaf might be wrong though too.
So
It
it does not open, but it clicks to the right one, and it starts to steam, kind of from the edges of around it, and the steam is hot. You can sense the heat from 30 feet away. It probably would have scalded your skin if you would have been next to it.
I think the leaf is south. What lies hidden in the earth? So still.
So you said the first one lit up the flame?
Huh?
No, he was just saying that I think when I threw fire at it, it just lit up the area a little bit more.
Yes.
Oh.
You said some steam came out.
Right.
Yeah. Now that
Yeah, that was
after
that we triggered.
the third attempt, hang on, let me.
Wait.
I'm gonna put it back. Hang on.
I feel like with all of the other ones, I don't know why. Like it says the wave points west, but like on all the other ones, it says the leaf points east, and like the why wouldn't we go the way it's pointing?
Why would you get rid of that while we were reading it?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. It was a mistake. I was just about to put that back. Thanks.
Like the snowflake, it says
Already
it
thought they did
points
it.
south. The star points east.
So each stanza has the like, but what lies hidden or what lies there. So I think the second half of each little phrase is probably the clue.
Yeah, I think that first half is just telling us that it's starting in that direction.
So why is the flame east? I'm fine with east, but why are we just calling it east? Because we gotta pick between east and west.
East is right
right
on a standard map.
Okay.
Yeah, and it says which way.
What I
right.
assumed. I just wanted to make sure.
Right.
Beyond the veil.
I have no idea on that one.
Oh, Evan's loving this.
No. This is not my bag. If you notice in the game we play, there's not been one puzzle.
Yeah, that's all right.
Where's Stoll?
Not me.
We need Stoll's help.
Okay, so the wave is south. Let's go back to the feather after.
Yeah, okay.
We like the wave being south because it's hidden below.
And then the leaf is south.
And that's in the earth, so I would say south for that as well. Snowflake. What is the latest from the trip? That's light or dangerous. A flail. Okay, so star.
The flail part is throwing me off. The light part would tell me that it's north, but I don't know about the flail.
I'm going star. I still say star is north. Cosmic ray, bright new day.
Yeah, the star is north. So snowflake and feather, I don't know.
Yeah, those are the two that are wonky.
I mean, this is a tough one for sure.
Hey, Roland, did he put any like a cheat code in the back of that book there or something? Maybe? I don't know.
Not that I can tell.
Okay, well, here's a churro. That'll help you think.
I don't know everything that we tried.
That's right. We could just start from where you are. It's okay. I know you had 2 wrong last time and 3 wrong the first time.
Right. Well, the problem is I don't know what our last guesses were. Them.
Gotta make this harder, Dane. Come on.
I know. That's what I did.
Yeah, thanks for that.
What do we have right now? What are you thinking right now? So flame?
Nothing. Hold on.
Is it feather south?
So the flame is east. The wave is south. The leaf is south. And the star is north.
And the snow?
I want to say west for the snowflake because this is a path to light, which the sun rises in the west.
There you go. Would never have got there.
Let's go with that.
Wait, for which one?
Snow.
Oh,
I was thinking for the star, bright new day might refer to the sun rising.
Yeah, that's also true.
Maybe.
But the fateful end could just as easily be the other direction.
So right now we have it as east, south, 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 maybe west, maybe north or east for the next one.
How many guesses do we get?
You're running out. I'm gonna give you guys a couple more since I erased that on and messed it up. But yeah, you don't have a ton more. I probably add 2 more to what I was gonna do.
Yeah, run an algorithm real quick and let's figure out all the solutions.
Cool. As of right now, you guys have it. It's not like I assume you're not lining it up. You're discussing it before you try it.
Right.
It's east, south, south, south. You potentially said west, and then you're between north and east on star.
Why south for the feather?
What's that?
I was trying to. Why it was south for the feather? I don't remember saying so.
Cam just did.
Yeah, I was asking for the south. I don't know. We were talking about like what lies there, like lie down. That's probably
the veil is what. Where is the veil?
It's in Game of Thrones.
I would
I know,
associate
it's
that
spelled-
with like the underworld, so
different.
maybe down south. There's a lot of south, so I'm not sure.
In Game of Thrones, it's north, so let's go with that.
It's where the Erie is.
Yeah. Littlefinger's there. Let's go visit.
Can I make him fly, Mommy?
I think that we should stick with east for the feather, I guess. I don't see a reason to. East it points to a path so long, what lies there beyond the veil.
Are we going with the
Pointing
obvious
east
thing for
feather,
any of
right?
them? Except for that?
So then the snow is the one. The snow and the stars seem to be the two that we're still least sure on. I mean, the feather I'm going to count as not sure, but
the other thing we could do is we could go back and explore the part of the cave that we haven't seen yet and see if there's more clues.
Escape room style.
It's just a thought.
Let's try one more and then do that.
After all the mighty beasts we've slain, we're bested by a door.
That's easy.
Dane finally found a way to beat us.
Well, when your armor class is 100 and you have 3,000 hit points and an advantage against taking any damage and heals that are naturally spoon-fed into your butthole as you stand there, and you just get heals on free action, move 10 feet, heal 20 points, every step's a hit point. I'm basically screwed on anything besides puzzles. So here we have puzzles.
You found web's kryptonite.
The bard.
CR brain power.
You should have stayed a ranger, buddy.
So should we split into two teams because you got two people that can read Dwarven?
You can, and I will say too, Cam, you might be able to pick the lock, but you'd have to get right up next to it, and if you messed up, you might take some hella damage.
Maybe I could pick the lock too.
Possibly.
Don't worry, Jill. Sorry, I can raise you from the dead. So you're fine. Go ahead.
Can I just teleport past this door and take y'all with me?
I've never seen the other side. You could teleport directly into stone and instantly die.
Well, that sounds good.
But yeah, go ahead.
Would that be
By all means,
would that be
dimension door.
north, east, south, or west?
Just don't go down. The pillars, you can't see the bottom from here.
Can we
Kind of stumpy.
How do I do that?
why doesn't Web polymorph into a sparrow and go through one of those arrow slits?
Well, that's a pretty good idea, I imagine.
I can try and pick the lock.
Well, I'm glad you had a good idea, Roland. I didn't want to be the only one with some good ideas today, so.
Keep my mouth shut for a little bit.
All right, guys. Well, let me just finish this last churro and polymorph.
Well, why don't Josara said she would give the door a try quickly first. Which one do you want to polymorph? Use your spell slot, or do you want to give her a shot at it with her roguish knack?
I'll give her a shot, I guess.
Okay.
It sounds like it's pretty steamy in there. Web, I don't know if you want to turn into a birdie as a first shot. We get cooked up. A little roast duck. How do I do this? I've never done the pick the lock. So
Yeah,
do I
that's
need
fine.
to roll?
I don't even know if you have. Let me look and see if you have these tools on your character because you don't really use
I think
them
she
a lot.
has to as a rogue, right?
I mean, she would
that's
think.
interesting.
I don't
If
know
she doesn't, I do, and she can borrow mine.
It'll just be on
I
her
looked at these
skills
tools.
here.
And then
Some time.
sleight of hand. Is that no? I can't.
I want to let me. Oh, here it goes.
Oh, we're making it up. Oh, good.
It's just it's based on dexterity and being proficient. So dex. And I think you're proficient. Wait, I don't know if you did. I don't know. It would have to be on. We would have put it on here already, so you're not proficient. But you get a +5. So you'll need to do it 1 for each symbol. I wish we had Rigby here for that portent.
Yeah.
Sorry, you
Knowledge
done this
inspiration
before?
would be useful.
Oh yeah, I think
You better stay close.
I still have some of those. I have 1 left. Look at that.
1 what?
Bardic inspiration.
You know,
Oh, I have Bardic inspiration too.
Oh, there you go.
I never use it for anything, so I've got plenty.
I usually dump them early.
Okay. So I've got some luck. Got some potential inspiration.
Isn't your luck used up right now?
No, I should have at least 1 left.
I'll get
would've used
within
1 or 2.
I'll get within 30 feet of her.
Can we roll them once?
Okay. So 1 for each.
Yep. I don't see you.
Do it.
Oh yeah, you got 2 left.
All right. So 15.
15. So you go up to the flame, which is the first one, and you kind of like feeling around on it, touching it with your tools, listening to it, and you roll a 15, which is good enough to get it to click into what you think is place. It goes, and once you click the symbol into the right spot, it actually does settle in about 1/4 of an inch.
And which symbol did it settle
Yeah,
into?
which direction is that?
East.
Is that what we had
flame.
for flame?
Yes, that's what we had.
Okay.
Okay. So I can re-roll all of them 1 time. Is that what we said?
Well, you've got 2 lucks and a bardic inspiration, so you have 3 essential bonuses or rolls.
Okay. So you want to leave that one for now? And
You
go
got flame,
for
and it did something. It went in about 1/4 of an inch. It is not flush with the wall itself. It is still upraised a little, and some of the other ones are at different levels of raised out.
Mm-hmm. So we can come back at the end and see which ones we want to redo.
Sure.
Agreed? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go over feather. Ooh, not awesome. A 12.
Remember, you can't roll less than a 10.
Oh, right.
That's
So
only
that's
if
a
it's...
15.
I thought that was only if it's one of my ones that's like lit up.
No, that's any.
Oh, doesn't she have to be? She has to be proficient in it, an expert in it.
Oh,
no,
is it only
proficient
for these ones?
Yeah, she's not proficient in these skills, with these tools.
Well, she would be proficient, but she doesn't have expertise.
Correct.
have to have
She doesn't even
expertise.
have proficiency.
She should.
Dexterity, she should absolutely.
I mean, she has dex on it, but she doesn't have she doesn't get to use her proficiency bonus. It's a skill. It's just like a skill, right? They treat it just like a skill, like perception. But instead of taking perception, she could take in medicine. Instead of taking thieves' tools, she took survival or stealth.
No, thieves' tools are a thing you use. It's a proficiency.
You have proficiency in it, and when you have a proficiency in a tool, you can add your proficiency bonus if it applies. I thought.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So that means
So
I have to
everything
click
will
it
be a
because
10.
it's not a skill. It's an actual tool. So yeah, you're right. I know when to fix. So you actually have +9. So we can add. That's going to be 19 for the first one.
And a 19 for the second
The
one.
lowest you could roll is 19.
19.
Mm-hmm. Look at that, shorten me, Dane. Keep yourself straight.
Listen, I came back. I modified it based on facts. When scientists hit facts,
What's in here, Fauci?
All right, so you did a couple of 19s so far.
Okay, let's do it again. What happened on the second one? You didn't say.
Oh, the second one with another 19 did the same thing on east as well.
Okay, so east.
That's also what we had.
All right, so 19 again.
This one clicks into place on west and goes to the same height as the other 2.
That's what we had the first time.
East, west. Okay.
Hey, 20.
Let's go.
You click the leaf symbol into north, and it goes to the same height. I'm sorry,
That's what
actually,
we had before.
it goes in a 1/4 inch lower, flush with the wall on that one and this next one, which was the snowflake, which goes north, and it goes a full 1/2 inch versus a 1/4 inch in, flush with the wall.
Okay. Well, give me a high one. No,
And final
19.
19, it doesn't go down anywhere.
East.
You want to put it east?
So do we? Yeah, I can use the bardic inspiration to do that one again. Do you want to do the last one again?
You would just roll a d8, I think, on top of what you
Correct.
already rolled.
Yeah, I thought D8's right.
This is
D10.
Oh, I think it's East.
The D8 or D10?
D10.
10.
Oh, because he's higher level.
Yeah, D10.
You must be high level. It clicks into place in any position you want to put it in. You can get it to go down to a 1/4 inch in, or a 1/2 inch in if you push a little harder. Which direction do you want to do, and how deep do you want to push it? Just the tip, or all the way in?
East, I think, is the right direction.
Halcyon's the smartest barbarian we have.
Only because
My first fight was in the
Dane said
east.
that we had 3 wrong last time, and the 3 that I found that were wrong have already been checked. So we had East before, and that means that just because Dane slept, that means it has to be right. But maybe
Reasonable
I
deduction. I like it. Let's
So
do east.
the door slats, or the giant black door, kind of presses in and spins on a pivot and opens up a 10-foot passageway going to the right.
All right.
Let's
There
go.
are like stone steps that are divided by living lava that flows beneath the black door. As it pivots to the side, there's a set of 4 steps across the lava using some sort of stone that you're able to walk across it safely, but there is flowing lava beneath where the door itself sits.
Jilsar jokingly almost throws web in the lava. Just kidding.
Oh, real
Jones
funny.
did with his wife.
I'm already sweating enough down here.
When we played at the house over at the apartment the one time, Cameron Jones threw Savitri in the lava. Remember that?
That's how they ended it. So
Yeah.
just like pick him up just a little bit and kind of hold him over, and his little legs are kicking.
It was awful.
No more, no more.
All right, so you guys open the door, and a passageway opens before you. If continue on for a ways, and it is apparent that this goes on for quite a while, consistently downward, deeper and darker into the underworld of this mountain. You guys travel. You travel for over 30 minutes, and it seems to not be giving up. It slightly starts to curve to the left a little ways down. After the first 20 or so odd minutes, some of you might start noticing like it is curving as it goes down to the left. And you guys have anything to remark or do as we continue? Because currently you're still just traveling, but I just want to give you.
What do we see as we're walking? Just this lava river beside us, or?
Nope, that was not beside you. That flowed into underneath the door and then was gone. You basically moved one full movement across the passageway there to get into this cave. The lava is underneath the edges of the mountain, or it goes down, or you're not sure what it does. It could just be a pool right there beneath that door. You're not 100% sure. You're by no means a magic dude or a dwarf.
Sounds like we've fallen into it if we weren't careful.
Sounds like many things could happen with that, depending on how they used it, right? So you guys continue out, and like I said, you're going down and curving to the left a bit. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss or ask before I keep going? I do have plenty more.
Is there any like writing on the walls or anything?
Yeah, what does the passageway actually look like? Is it cut out? Is it the same as it's been? Is it?
So no, it is in fact very well cut out. This is way less rugged than Moonstone Pass. This appears to be large blocks of the mountain that have been carved out to make this deep passageway that curves down deeper and deeper into the darkness, slightly to the left at a slant. And it's a subtle change in height in relation to where you were. It's not like dips deeply quickly. It's a slow descent.
Do our ears pop?
So I guess the question is, where we're headed, is it underground or not? Like, is
Yeah.
the crystal? That's what I guess we need to know, right? Is it? Are we supposed to be headed this deep underground, or are we on a weird path?
Well, none of you have ever been here. I don't believe. I think that Webb maybe had heard some rumors, and Roland had maybe heard some rumors about it. But as far as like the layout, it's not very well known.
But we would know if there's above ground or underground, would we not?
It is underground. The kingdom itself is under the mountain.
Okay. Well, then I don't have a problem continuing, but I'm not.
Yeah,
I don't
let's keep
speak
going.
for everyone.
Slow and steady. So sneaky.
I'm looking at some stuff you guys are just traveling. I'm trying to find my thing I did. While you guys are walking, the two bards get into a discourse discussing their knowledge of the royal families of Corsoth. Ulrich, the Dwarven king, to all intents and purposes, is on his deathbed or possibly has died at this point. He is of the House of Valor. It is the oldest house of the noble families of the dwarves. They are one of the first ancient kings of Corsoth. They're one of four families with proper heirs for the throne. The next house with a proper heir would be the House of Rish. They're almost as old as the House of Valor, and then they've been very instrumental in a lot of the workings of forming the nation of the dwarves. The House of Yule has been the bookkeepers and people who have essentially kept the ledgers and kept the businesses running and the books in order essentially for almost as long as the other two families. The House of Grey is the final house with an heir. They were a family of warriors known for the battle. The House of Greystoke is merchant and trader clan. They've been doing a lot of the business dealings. There's the House of Kareth. They are typically a lot of spiritual leaders come from the House of Kareth. And then there's the House of Cordell, which are essentially what Hildor's descended from, because the House of Cordell were the ones that originally left the mountain to adventure the outer world to see things, and some of them chose to stay and populate with other foreign dwarves from other places. Barry, you're fine, bro. The king was well liked. King Aldrich was well liked before he was destroyed. Before he was in the position he's in now. I'm just trying. I had wrote something earlier that I liked and I wanted to use, and I'm trying to find it. I have a bunch of different things here. So
I bet it was about dwarves.
Where's Borla when you need him?
He probably knows many things.
R.I.P.
The assassin seems uneasy as he steps before you.
He is reluctant to keep going.
Yeah, he's dragging his feet at least.
I give him a little nudge and I say, "What's wrong? Not eager to meet those you were ordered to do wrong against?" He doesn't say anything.
He said, "Do you speak Elven?" He says, "I don't think I'll meet them this way."
Oh.
Be
What
more
makes you
likely
so What makes you
die.
so sure?
Would be more
What?
likely to die going down this way.
More likely to die. Ah, I laugh in the face of death. Guys, he says this way is dangerous.
That's nothing new. What makes it more dangerous than, say, fighting a kraken to get here?
The dwarves delved too deep and too greedily.
Oh no.
They unleashed something below, or awoke something below.
Well, if anything comes this way to meet or to impede our progress, you'll be the first to encounter it, I'm sure.
I hope they didn't let it pass.
Do you have
Give
alert? Megan, do you have alert?
I do.
All right. Then you guys are not surprised. Roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Terrible.
About a 12.
Oh.
Wait,
8.
do I have alert? I can't be surprised, but I don't think I have alert.
Oh, you just can't be surprised.
I
have
think
danger sense.
Jelsara has alert, doesn't she?
Yeah, she has something of warning, one of the weapons of warning or something.
Yeah,
maybe.
she has
I
alert.
have danger sense.
Rigby had alert.
Jelsara has it.
I have it, yeah.
What's it off
On
of?
my feet.
Oh, you have the feet alert?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. You don't have. I thought somebody had the something of alerting or whatever it's called. No, you don't have alert as a feat.
Yes, I do.
You have Elven Accuracy, Lucky, and Sharpshooter up there.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking at it on her sheet.
Who's looking at it?
Who's looking at it? Who's looking at it?
I used to have the crossbow of warning, but I gave that to the.
It's on the combat tracker under Jelsara. It says alert initiative +5.
That might be from when she had something else because I'm not seeing the actual ability on here.
Pull my book back out, Dane. Do it.
She may not have put it on her sheet.
I'm fine with being surprised. You can surprise me.
You love being surprised.
I have danger sense and feral instinct, so I have advantage on initiative, and if I'm surprised at being in combat, I can act normally, but I have to rage. So I mean, I can be surprised, but I can't be surprised. So I don't have alert though.
Okay. Anyway, you look at it about 30 feet ahead of you guys, on both sides of the pathway. The stone itself pivots outward, and a crossbow pokes out from either side, unleashing crossbows towards your group. Both bows hitting the assassin square in the face and putting him down to his dying breaths before you. First up is Calcine. You're about 40 feet from the entrance to get out of it, where they were. You can just use the map on.
So we're 40 feet from the exit, not the entrance.
From the from the doors that those guys opened to shoot.
They opened doors or arrows? I guess they couldn't have opened arrow slits. Well, they could have for a crossbow.
They weren't.
Doors?
They used air. They weren't arrow slits. They literally have like a pivoting door that kind of slid out. They poked their bows out. They shot simultaneously, and then he took one to the gut and one to the throat, and he's dying, gasping for breath on the ground before rolling.
So that means, just to clarify, they are still out. Like the doors are still open. They're still accessible.
They're still in the entranceway to either door, but they have not come out.
That's not what I asked. I just wanted to know if the doors were open. They were accessible.
I just couldn't hear you. It's breaking up.
I apologize. Love that because jump into action. You said I'm 40 feet away from them?
Could be dwarves. Just saying.
Could be, like you think.
I mean, my speed is 40 feet, so I can run up and see what's going on. Grab one of them. Are we entering as friendlies? Because I feel like they're not going to be friendly to us. I don't think that we've discussed this, but I'm pretty positive that the move is not to just stand by and get shot at. So I'm going to attempt a grapple. Do this differently. Not going to run into a rage, but I am going to run up to him and then grab him and use him as a human shield. But I'm going to grapple. So strength.
You're going to run over there and try to grapple him.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. So that's what it's just strength contested, right?
That's what I'm asking. Yeah, nice. Do you want me to just roll a strength check? That was not great. Do I not have advantage on strength?
You're not
raging,
raging.
so I don't have advantage.
Well, he rolled a 1, so.
Love that. It's very surprising, right? That I would run up and just grab him. So I'm gonna run up, grab him, and then like kind of turn him and use him as a what is he? Is he a human? Is he dwarf? He's dwarven, right?
He's pushing 4 feet tall. He's got kind of grayish skin, a white beard. He's got a crossbow, and he's a gray-skinned dwarf of some sort.
So he's a dwarf.
Not the dwarves we were expecting, right?
Not the dwarves you were expecting.
Not the dwarves we're looking for.
The ceiling is about 20 feet high total. So just for those of you who like to fly around and stuff.
All right, so I'm gonna grab him and like kind of like hold him like off his feet because I'm taller than him, and like turn towards his buddy so his buddy can't like just shoot me without maybe shooting his buddy. And I'm gonna ask him, "We'll leave you alone if you tell us how to get to the crystal."
We'll leave you alone with what?
He said, "We're happy to leave the way we came if you can tell us how to get to the crystal."
Okay, are you trying to intimidate him or just persuade him?
Oh, I'm more intimidating than I am persuasive.
I know, but I just want to make sure. Didn't know if you changed your mind.
Is that you? You wanted me to roll an intimidation? Ugh, there it is, 22.
Hey, that's way better though, right? So yeah. I mean, he definitely seems somewhat intimidated by you, for sure. He's like, "Listen,
But he doesn't speak common.
But that's how it plays, right? I think they do actually speak common. No, they actually don't. They speak Dwarvish and Undercommon typically. Yeah, he definitely is intimidated by you.
Those.
He's intimidated by you, and I think
he speaks Infernal. Is that helpful?
No.
Primordial?
Nope. But you definitely, he's whatever you said to him. He's definitely intimidated by you, and he's struggling to get away. But he's not answering you in a way that is satisfactory to your request.
All right. I did say it loud enough for them to know that I'm trying to get information out of him. Very irritated that we just had to do all these puzzles, and I'm ready to get down to action.
Halcyon no like puzzles.
My brain hurts.
Puzzle smash.
Okay, Jilsara.
All right, so sorry, Jilsara is going to be looking around and say, "I said, do you want me to? Should I just kill the guy, or just shoot him in the kneecaps? I don't want to play this." I mean, I'm at the point where I get my shot now to completely murder this guy or not. So I feel like Jilsara is kind of that person that's not really into talking about it and is probably going to shoot him. So we're going to shoot. Sorry, Calcine.
Which one are you shooting?
The one on the left that Calcine's not holding hostage.
Good prepared action.
What's that?
Shoot him. Shoot him. Don't listen to me.
Are you going to use your aim to give you advantage on the roll?
What?
So you can.
I don't know it.
If you're within, I think, yeah, you can use your aim to get advantage on the roll, so you'll get sneak attack. I mean, you'll get your crit anyway, but you'll also get sneak attack since she hasn't gone. I think is right. Get out of here, bud.
I don't know.
You can also just get sneak attack if you shoot the one that Calcium is grabbing.
It's a crit if she hits anyway because of assassinate.
Yeah.
But like, if you want your sneak attack damage, you can take your bonus action to either hide.
Kill the guy I'm already talking to.
Just re-grapple.
Jill Sara's got a hair trigger.
No kidding.
Their name's Andres?
Aaron gone.
She's like, that guy was coming right at Calcine. I saw it.
Just, you know,
he made a move first.
Look, I'm annoyed by puzzles too. I had to get my thieves toolkit out. I was fiddling around, feeling all stumbly. I
haven't got them things out since college.
So we're gonna kill this guy.
Oh, you have advantage on him anyway because he hasn't taken a turn yet, so you have advantage on him anyway.
Yeah, he's gonna die. So we're gonna have to play this out, guys. I'm sorry. All right, I got my -5.
What hit? And you did sharpshooter? Oh, you didn't do your -5.
I did.
Yeah, she did.
Where does it say it?
It says advantage
oh, there it is.
-5.
I see it. I don't know why I looked right past it. Okay. Oh my god, bro.
Sorry, Mr. Dwarf.
Rogues.
It'll double my intimidation.
I'll give you
Sure.
I just intimidated the shit out of this guy, and she's gonna one-shot his friend.
So dead.
Oh my god.
75 damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah. He's so dead he just exploded into a million pieces.
That's like a disintegrate.
There's blood everywhere. There's blood on Calcine. I showed Calcine stuff. Sorry. Might have gotten a
You
little
didn't
bit
kill the guy I was holding, did you?
No.
I mean, he might have drowned in the blood of his friend, though.
Oh boy.
Covering him.
It wasn't an explosive arrow. It was just an arrow. Put a big hole in him. He didn't splash me with blood.
So far as, like,
is making some homemade arrows here that have some special properties.
I mean, no one stopped me, so... And shrugs it off, and that's it for my turn.
Magvaris, there is a Duergar dwarf dying on the ground. Or does it say he's instant dead? Nope, dying on the ground. 50 or so odd feet ahead of you on the left. Jelsara just put an arrow through his neck.
I can't get to him. So
His word's a bonus action in range, right?
I don't have
or are you gonna let him die?
Actually. I was gonna just cast Spare the Dying on him to get up to him. But that's an action. So he'll probably make some death saves. That's fine. What should I do here? I'm gonna cast Command on. Is this Drigger 13? Is he like grappled or something? Like is he already at this bench?
He is grappled.
I don't really need it.
I was gonna put it on him, but I haven't. Let me drop the effect on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to the Drigger #1 then, and kind of just stand over him so I can cast Spare the Dying next round.
Oh, you're not gonna do anything to the Duergar right there?
Nah, because he's already bound. Like I was gonna like basically do a command, but there's no reason. That's my turn.
Ah. Okay, so the Dugar drops his crossbow, and he's going to attempt to break your grapple.
Do I have to roll strength again?
Yes, it's contested, I believe. Roll really bad, though, because I didn't do good. Oh, he does not succeed, and that is his turn. Roland.
All right, I am going to step carefully over the assassin's corpse. And I'm gonna move forward to be next to Calcine, and I am hold on. I'm just gonna bop him with my flail.
Wait, what?
Bop him.
Not you too.
Roland hates caves.
Bopping the guy that I'm holding?
Yeah, why not?
Because toast.
Because I was trying to get information out of him.
Oh, we're gonna get information, all right.
Okay, here comes bop number 2. It was a mess.
Calcine turns. He slapped Calcine's pack on her back because she turns like it's my fucking dwarf.
Fuck.
That's it for me.
Okay. Let's do our one. Let's see how he does there. Passes his first one. Webb, you're up.
All right, we'll get up here 25 feet. I'm gonna. He's gonna spare the dying him. Isn't he? Actually, you know what? I'll healing words. He's back up 8 hit points. And then I'll say to both of the Duergars, my free action. We don't really want to fight you guys. Obviously, that would be really quick if we wanted to. Can you just tell us how to get to the crystal?
In Dwarvish,
you do know
right?
Dwarven, yeah.
The one that's like grappled doesn't say anything. The one that is lying on the ground in the pool of basically all of its blood looks over towards you and says in Dwarven, he says, "No outsider can reach the crystal." And you would be killed on sight if you were ever in the chamber with the crystal.
So we're taking them with us.
Either way, you're going the wrong way. You don't want to go to the undermines.
What?
Either way, you're going the wrong way. You're heading to the undermines.
The third time you told us we're going the wrong way, so I think we finally need to listen to you.
Yeah, we're definitely going the wrong way. That's fine.
We might find some treasure in the undermines, so I'm okay with going the wrong way for a little bit.
Going straight.
No, we're in a hurry.
I don't mind.
I assume that you repeat what it says.
Spare the dying, this assassin, or is he dead?
Oh, he's back up.
The assassin is dead.
Fuck that.
I could always raise him from the dead.
I'm tired of carrying him around. Turn him into a skeleton. Or a zombie.
Let's have a little horde of zombies following us. All the people that I irrationally kill too fast.
You almost had a bunch of skeletons with you all the time until Max got cold feet with Rigby.
Okay, so we got the information kind of that we need, and now we're stuck with 2 Durgar that may or may not summon more.
Just knock them out.
Yeah.
Okay, how long does that last?
I mean, I can literally kill this one I just brought back.
Yeah.
Just
That's
bop him on the head and leave a couple of gold coins, and then we'll go back the other way. Whose turn is it?
Calcine.
See.
She's probably
Fine.
thinking about what to do. I mean, there's a few different factors that have come up at this point.
When in doubt,
Knock them out.
Just shoot him out.
make their brains explode. It's Jill Sara's metaphor.
Shoot out their
Okay.
kneecaps.
before I do this thing that means that we're turning back, and I'm totally ready to turn back. But tell me about what we see behind these doors.
So it appears to be two different paths going, curving out and to inward and down to the left, coming from either side of the chamber. So it is more steeply inclined than the path you're on now. It cuts a quick spiral almost down on both sides.
But going generally in the same direction that we've been going for a while.
More down than a roundabout's down.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's. Sure. Mama said knock you out.
Do what now?
Just gonna go ahead and knock him unconscious.
All right, cool.
With a critical hit.
Of course, that critical fist. Definitely hurt.
Wait. That's a plus. That was offhand. So that's more than 12.
On
It
13?
is.
How much
Add
more?
5.
How much more?
Add 5.
Okay. These dice are super cool. He is still up.
Wait.
There's more. Oh,
Now.
is there?
Good thing Webb's right behind her.
Mhm. You get to reroll your 1, Megan.
Oh, thank you. I was like,
Reroll
what does
that.
Bob have to do with it?
I assume.
I was like, what do I have to do with it?
Neither of us knew what was it.
It's like, I didn't roll that.
Oh, I forgot you were a festive little halfling.
There we
Okay.
go.
He's down.
No.
Since we knocked them down, I'd like to can we shut the doors and
Oh
leave
yeah,
them in
there's
the
an
hallway?
obvious lever to open them from the other side and close them.
From the outside?
Mm-hmm.
Like we could have just seen that as we were passing and opened it?
No, from the inside, from the where they came.
No,
in.
I'm saying I want to put them in the hallway, shut the doors, like I'm locking them out of where they were. I don't want it to be easy for them to get back to warn other people.
You want to leave them in this hallway.
Correct.
Yeah, I mean you could get the doors shut and you don't see an apparent way to open the door from out here.
Love that. If we're gonna knock them out, we're gonna make it even harder when they come to.
Okay. So Sarah Hawk.
Is this an opportunity where I can use my thieves' tools again and try and figure out that door so we can try and lock it
You think you
appropriately?
can just slide them closed? You can do a little more due diligence to see if there's more involved with keeping them closed from when these guys wake up. But anybody can pretty much get them to slide closed.
Okay.
There is one dwarf still up. Are you going to attack him or leave him be and let them talk to him, or what's the plan?
No, it's fine. I'll just keep my arrow pointed at him, and I think Varus can smack him around if he wants to. I already killed him once. Y'all brought him back to life. I don't want to kill him a second time.
I don't waste more than one arrow on one swine.
Actually, she's going to walk up to him and pull her arrow out, put it back in the sleeve, because we're all about recycling in the Jilsara realm. So then she backs up and goes, have at it, boys.
Jilsara Industries, all items recycled.
That's right.
Bring out the hawk in you. I know.
All right. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start by using the Wave Dancer. I had advantage. I still missed.
You missed him. He is wearing armor. They're actually kind of sturdy.
Okay.
You guys are just bastards.
Yeah, Sacred Flame then. Not very good at Dex. All right, so we're out of combat now. I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying on both of them.
Okay. And are you guys shutting those doors? And then Cam, do you want to look at the doors to see if you can make it harder to open or something?
Yeah, she had to step away for a minute, but she would want to do that. Yeah, I'll report it. 28.
28's pretty good. It does appear that the mechanism to open these what appear to be hidden doors is on the inside, not in the hallway, and there is no apparent way that she discovers to open them from the hall.
So that's a good thing.
I mean, that's what Megan wanted, yeah.
Cool.
So the question now is, continue the wrong way or head back the almost hour you've been traveling back up?
Well, going the wrong way isn't going to save us time, so...
Are we tight on time?
You're not... Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of time.
Yes, we are.
All right.
So
I feel like we got through this magical door for a reason. There's got to be something good down here,
But the good news is we've gotten through it, and we can come back if we need to.
Suppose that's true.
We got through it once, no reason we can't get through it again, right?
And now Jilsara is seeing the other side of that door, so she can teleport us through it if we wanted her to.
That is true. Good point.
So then you guys are going back?
Do they have any good loot?
Nothing extraordinary. Just they were both carrying crossbows. They both had warhammers. They both had a few javelins, a shield, and some dwarven. Well, I mean, decently made, but not masterwork dwarven armor. I think they were wearing athlete.
I'll pass.
Tough weekend to be a Durgar.
Yeah.
All right, so are we going to head back and explore the other fork?
Was there another fork?
I mean, like way back.
Oh, you mean like back in the Moonstone Pass?
Yeah. Because they said this was
Yeah, because it seems like we've gone the wrong way, so we kind of have to go back that far, right?
Yeah, we didn't see like any other turns or anything, right?
Right, it's been a solid straight path.
I wonder if we opened the door wrong. I wonder if there was like a different way for it to...
Well, I thought that originally we were going this way, that Webb's token is facing. But am I drunk in thinking that?
I mean, you might be drunk.
We didn't go straight, though. It would curve to the left. You said that a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, it curves down and to the left. I'm just saying, like, there's only one path ahead of you once the door opened.
There was a choice before the door, though.
Back in Moonstone Path, there was a few different places you guys could have went.
Like towards that light?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's the way I've drawn here. I just threw it over here because it was open.
Like over here, I just put an arrow on it. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's a pass there.
Because we came from that direction farther to the east, and we decided not to explore that southern path because we thought the way we were going was definitely the way, and we were in a hurry. But now it seems like in our haste, we wasted a bunch of time.
As it should be.
What about where my pointer is pointing?
Right. That in reality, we would have went right if I was following the map, but I just drew the bridge that way because there was.
Oh, okay. So we did go that way. It
Yep.
just happened to be okay.
Yep.
I'm with you. Gotcha.
The way that Max is pointed, you guys have not gone yet. But it is
Got
but
it.
it is back across the bridge in Moonstone Pass.
Over the lava.
Do we
through
want to
the
go
woods.
back to the bridge and me turn into a bird and check out those arrow slits? Just to see what that's all about.
Or we
You
could
can
just
if you want, but it seems like a waste of a spell because we already know what they're for, right?
we could just open. We
Was
could
that
just
the same
explore-
area or no? Was that a different area?
That was above the door that had the lava underneath it.
Right. Do we get the sense that that was the Durgar area or no?
No, that was the entrance to this path.
That's what I thought. It's different. I think it's worth checking out, at least.
The arrow slits.
Back at the original area we were.
Seems
This
like a
has been
pretty
pretty
cool
good. I
hangout
mean,
for
you're-
me.
You did manage to open the door with one of the the riddles, so that's good. You guys got through that, and then now you're going to go back. It sounds like to the entrance. Evan's talking about looking in through the arrow slits to see if you can discover what more is going on there. If anything, maybe just figure out in general who's up there, or who's looking at you, if anybody, or what's in that room, or if there's a different way to go, or Okay, so you guys get back there. You want polymorph?
Yeah, I would like to do that if I can. Polymorph.
So you polymorph into a sparrow. And you
I'm gonna polymorph into an owl.
Okay. Slip through there. So you turn into an owl and you fly up there. You pop in and there is a 10-foot long room on the side you go in. There's 2 arrow slots. There's a bench. There's a table on either side of the 10-foot wide room. It's basically a 10-foot by 10-foot room. The arrow slot's looking out. There is in the center of the room there is a 1 square teleportation circle.
Interesting.
It appears to be the teleportation circle that leads to this room. So if you were to copy this, you could actually use your teleportation circle spell and teleport to this room itself.
Very interesting. And it's just the room? There's nothing else here?
There's nobody in it. There's nobody else. There's nothing here right now. No.
Is there a door or anything?
No. Just that circle.
Huh. Very interesting.
The room appears to be carved
there's gotta
directly
be
out of the
something
mountain.
else.
The room appears to be carved directly out of the mountain. There's a room on the left and there's a room on the right. 2 arrow slits per room.
Go and check them out.
The other room is the same. They both appear to be the same.
And they both have teleportation circles?
They do. And the
Wow.
inscription's only off by just a bit because of the distance is, less than 100.
Okay. Will I be able to copy those once I get back?
Well, you could if you wanted to unpolymorph and bust it out and copy it while you're looking at it, but to rewrite that whole thing, you'd need a natural 20 because it's complicated. Teleportation circle.
So what would the use for that be? You just teleport,
So
I mean,
if they
I would-
came under attack, they could,
Guards
they could
into the
teleport
room? Like,
they could teleport
Yeah,
to
it's-
and from the chamber without anybody being able to get in there to attack them unless they.
It's like a forward sentry post with no way for attackers to get deeper into the stronghold, basically.
Without magic, yes.
Yeah.
But I have teleportation anyway, so I mean, we can always get back here now.
Right,
you haven't seen the inside of the room, so you can't get to that, right?
correct.
Well, you can teleport to places you haven't seen. It just
Less
it's
likelihood.
It's
If I were to use my spell teleportation circle, though,
you could get to these specific circles.
correct.
You could get to these specific circles, and if you had a teleportation circle to get into the Dwarven City, you could skip these front problems. The dwarves didn't make it easy to get into their city from the back door, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But they also don't fear that too many people are going to come through the back door that are going to, do it right. So they don't have an active sentry here. They just have these posts for in times of war.
Okay. So you said if I make a natural 20 roll with perception,
I would say probably Arcana.
Arcana?
Yeah, because you're copying a teleportation circle, which is Magicka.
I guess. That sounds real. And I do it as the owl, right?
Yeah. I mean, while you're up there, unless you want to fly down and just try to do it on your own.
Do you have like a pencil, or how are you doing this? I don't understand.
I guess just from like memory.
But into what? Into your
No, like
onto the floor?
just like memorizing it, like looking at it, and then writing it once I get back.
Oh, okay, well, I'll give you 2 rolls on that then. One to look at it now and one to write it back. You'll have to do pretty good.
Just like straight rolls.
I mean, do you have Arcana?
Well, as a bard, I do. Yes.
Is it one of your class skills?
Yeah, I have expertise in it.
Oh, well, then you probably be fine, right?
You want me to roll that?
Yeah, let's give it a go. Plus 9. Not a bad way to be. Almost a 1.
16.
Okay. There's a circle
And then-
involved.
And then what's the other roll you want me to do?
Same thing for the. But this is now you're leaving the room and going back on depolymorphing.
Oh, no. I was gonna go do the other one as well, the other circle.
Okay. It'll be 4 total rolls.
Okay, 2 arcanas and 2 perceptions. Is that?
No, I think it's all Arcana, bud.
Oh, okay. All arcana. Hey, there we go. 28.
The second one was a little better, wasn't it?
Much better. 16 again,
This is to replicate it.
and a 28 again.
Okay. One looks way better than the other one, but you did put 2 teleportation circles on a piece of paper, one on either side of the piece of parchment you have.
Lovely.
You think they're right?
Sure. Looks good to me.
Let's see. And what level was polymorph? 6?
4th. I marked it off already.
You did. Okay. Getting down there, huh?
I've been down for a while.
All right. So now what? I can only help so much.
I guess we're going back, right? To Moonstone
We're
Pass.
going back until we've got another direction to go.
As soon as you guys
Yeah.
step out of as soon as you guys finish, messing around, bird flies around. It's been, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the obelisk stone rotates back into place over the lava, and all of the symbols click out of their position and spin and back to where random positionings. So you guys go back? Final answer?
So what was that? What did you say that again?
The obelisk door that you guys opened with
Yeah, I heard that. What was the last part of what you said?
So we go back, final answer?
Yeah, I would
Finally
like to.
answered.
I would like to look down that hallway that we didn't explore yet. Yes.
Okay, so that's fine. You can go back. Max had mentioned that he thought maybe there was a different combination that works, and he's not wrong necessarily. He could be right.
Oh, interesting. They'll like open
Yeah.
the door to the left instead of the right or something.
Yeah.
There was the last rune it can go in any direction.
Oh,
So that's how we. I think that's how we.
Also,
decide.
some of them clicked in a 1/4 inch, and some clicked in a whole 1/2 inch and were flush, according to Dane's description. So, I think actually that is going to end up being the right way to go, is figuring out a different combination for the door. But while we're here, I would like to take a look down that other hallway.
interesting.
Leave no stone unturned.
That's fine. I think I've got rid. I think it was the. I think I know which ones clicked in more. I'm pretty sure I remember which ones they were.
This whole
tell me
time, you
now
guys.
before what did you have, Megan?
The wave, the leaf, and the snow were the ones that clicked in all the way, or like more than the others.
Okay. And the other
What are
ones.
you wanting? Is that what you want?
The star didn't
Huh?
click. The star clicked any different kind of way. It clicked a bunch of different ways, and the feather and the flame both clicked in a 1/4, right?
Yeah, the feather and the flame clicked in a 1/4, and so did the star when we put it east.
That was a 1/4. Okay. Yeah. So you guys want to play with the door now, or do you want to just head back and check?
No, Max wanted to go explore, so let's go do Max's thing.
All right, let's carry. Or I'm gonna delete all of these real quick. I do like that feature that the party sheet where you can basically grab the whole team now and just drop them. It's pretty nice. All right, cool. So you guys go to this cave. Once again, it's part of Moonstone Pass. It does open up as you guys are traveling along, singing a song. The cave continues on for some ways. Let's see. And eventually you'll come to 2 basilisks. Roll initiative. And move yourselves up some, and you'll come to the 2. I'll throw the 2 basilisks on there.
Terrible initiatives tonight. 12.
Oh, since I'm no longer carrying the assassin, I would have equipped my shield.
Oh, sure. Now you say it. I get where you're coming from.
Likely story.
If everybody wants to move in cahoots with our boy there, that'd be great. I'm gonna throw some basilisks on here.
Hey, did we determine the basilisk petrification? Is that if you look at them or if they look at you?
It's if you're within range of their gaze and you're engaging them.
Okay.
If you engage them and you're within a certain range, you take the roll. They're going to be all stacked on top of each other. I know that. Oh yeah. Yeah, dog pile. There's enemies. Yeah, this in web. No, you don't exist on there, huh, web?
Sorry.
Okay, so Jelsara, you've got first go, which is great for you as a rogue.
Let's go.
But you are within 30 feet of the basilisk, so you're starting your turn within 30 feet of it right now, which means you can see it and it can see you. Make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
So 9, you start. Oh no, a total of.
That can't be right because it says -5.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had my -5 because I was getting my sharpshooter ready. Sorry. Let me.
So you don't have to do anything. It's fine because it's 14. So you pass your save for that, and now it's your move.
Okay.
You're in a sharpshooter to shoot.
Let's go.
I'm sad that didn't do anything for you guys.
Targeting Basilisk 11. And do this.
Good job tonight, guys. I know it's been tough.
And 22 hits.
It does, indeed.
It does. And I've got sneak attack, right?
You do, indeed. And it's a crit because it's before he moves in combat.
Because it's, yep.
The super
Let's
duper
go.
Shappy time. Oh my god.
Oh, so many dice. 62 damage.
You couldn't kill him in one shot?
Oh, come on, man.
What's wrong with you?
A lot of ones in there. A lot of ones. All right. And then we're gonna kind of move over to, I don't know, where, like right here behind this rock, kind of here, and hide.
Okay, Calcine. You can roll that. You can roll the stealth.
Yeah, I will.
And the pussycat. Meow. Catch. How many feet away was it from you?
35.
35.
I just made a content.
Oh, you didn't start your turn at 30 feet close to it.
Oh, I just thought when I engaged with it would do it. That's fine.
It's on the beginning of your turn. So you'll need that next turn.
Okay.
Looks like we got a hit with a 19. Okay, a 10 on the dice. 16. Oh my gosh, he's not looking good, folks. Poor Basky.
Damn it. Oh, I don't want to use my second attack on him. I want to use my fist. Just finish him off with my. Fist. 5 more feet.
Move over here. Oh yeah, looks like you did pretty good. That second attack there.
I'm fine.
That's it, right?
Yep.
It will bite you. Maybe. Oh yeah, 23 is a good little slap. 2d6 plus 2d6. 14 damage, 5 of which was poison. And rolling.
Man, I'm starting to think I never should have taken the Eldritch Blast cantrip because I never want to like get in close combat anymore. I'm just gonna blast him.
Staying alive, staying alive.
First beam is a miss. Second one is a nat 1.
Hey, but how far away is Webb? He's within 30 feet, so you can roll again.
Okay, re-rolling that one. That's a hit. 22. And 7 damage, and then the third beam.
Oh,
is a miss. Man.
Rough day in the Bronx.
Oh, that was it for me.
Weber? Minoxidil?
Yep. I'm going to move up here with Roland and show him how to fire these Eldritch Blasts. 16 hits.
What's funny is you shoot him and your like damage output with Eldritch Blast and his is grossly different. Yours is a flat D10. Oh, no, do you have agonizing on there now too? No, yours is a flat D10. He has agonizing blast, and he gets his.
I took the chef feat so I could make my own churros.
Mark.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Hey, we hit
I'll
2
role
out of
play.
10.
Well,
You guys, I know you were wondering, where does he keep getting these churros? Well, it's because I'm a chef.
Chef Boy or bakery.
All right, Magbar's gonna move up 10-30 feet, so I need a con save.
Nope, because you moved up. You didn't start your turn there.
Okay. Cool. I guess I'll start off with attacking with Wave Dancer.
Okay.
.23 is gonna hit. I'll use Blessed Strikes and roll damage. 7 damage. Interesting. Oh no, the
10 damage.
So that's 10 damage. Yeah. And we're gonna go with Sacred Flame. Fail to save. Another 9 damage. Not great.
Oh no.
Good stuff. That's all I got.
Oh, Josara, roll a Constitution saving throw. Or get real stoned.
Ooh.
Well, that's not great. So you start to turn to stone.
I have lucky. I'm gonna.
You want to try that again? Okay.
Try that again. Come on.
You also
baby.
had.
Oh my god. Ow.
Do you not have Bardic Inspiration?
I used it.
Oh, you used it.
Do you have any more luckies?
I have one more.
You could use it.
Yeah, you're currently.
I can heal you.
Really? Like fast?
Yeah, it's one action.
No, I'll save my lucky. I'll just be stoned.
So lucky. That actually does restrain you, so you can't move. I think you can actually attack with your arrow, though, when you're restrained. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I think attacks are at disadvantage, though.
All I need is a release. Let me do that. Can I even see him, though? On the corner?
I don't know. What's the arrow say? Is there something in the way? You could.
I don't know. Yeah. There's a rock.
Well, if there's a rock in the way, you might not be.
Not really.
You might not have the gaze of him.
Depends on like the corner, that yellow line.
I think no, you can see him because you've got. It's just that little itty bitty edge, and he's taking up more space than. If we cut an arrow straight from this edge of that and come down, you have almost half the square. So yeah, you can attack him, but you also did get restrained. Which is speed is 0, attack rolls against you are advantage, and you have disadvantage on dex saves. And the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage, so yeah, you have a disadvantage. Which, with a bonus action, you could turn into normal, because you could aim. That's a 1, and you already used Evans, so roll against Calcine's armor class. Just normal.
What do you already used, Evans?
He only gets one of those halfling things a turn.
Yeah, that was rolling. Sorry.
You hit. I think with Elvin, whatever, you get a thing too. So you hit Calcine. So do some damage to Calcine.
We don't do sneak attack? I thought I automatically get it because he's in combat.
I mean, it is what you were doing, right? And it's a 1, so it's the whole thing.
Why is it sneak damage?
What?
She has sneak damage on me.
Why am I doing it to her?
Because you rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Sorry. Well, that's a first.
You're taking your sneak damage too?
Yeah, it was
I
a
don't
sneak
see
attack.
why.
But I re-rolled.
Didn't you? Did you already? Oh, you already did 1 sneak damage. Reroll. Let me see. What are you talking about? Let's see. So
I re-rolled a 23.
The reroll was to hit me, not.
Yeah, the reroll was to hit you. We can't reroll again with Evan's halfling thing because he already did it once this turn. He only gets it once per turn. So that 23 was against Calcine's armor class, which is enough.
Isn't she stoned? How'd she get a?
Because she's just at disadvantage. She's just right as of right now. She's just restrained. She'll turn to stone shortly though.
But can't I have used my luck to re-roll?
You still could, yeah, if you want to use it.
That 23, like that couldn't have been that. I thought I was re-rolling my hit, not against her.
You re-rolled with luck for your save and still failed your save. He said he could heal you, so you didn't use your other luck point. If you want to use your other luck point to not hit Josara and use the 23 against the Basilisk, I'm not against it.
Yeah, I like to do that and not hit my teammate. I don't want to be ejected from Team Calcine, so, you know.
I honestly can take the damage. You don't have to use your last luck point on that.
You need to put sneak attack back on Josara before you do damage to the...
Not like it's a crit. It's sneak attack, but it's not a crit, so...
Okay, fine. So I'll save my luck then, because we don't know what's up ahead. I might need it, because I'm rolling terribly tonight.
Okay, so you're just going to hit her.
And then I need to leave sneak attack on, you said?
Who are you hitting with it? The Basilisk or her?
Her, because I'm not using my luck.
Okay, let me change your targets real quick before you hit my Basilisk. Okay, now you're targeting her, so there you go.
So am I leaving sneak attack on or off?
On.
I'm sorry, Chelsea. Hopefully it's a terrible roll.
Well, your sneak attack didn't play out.
That was attack.
Yeah, you need your damage.
Oh, sorry. Not bad.
Look at all those sixes. 4 6s, an 8, a 4, and a 3. 45 damage.
It's healthy.
You know what? Try rolling your good rolls against someone else.
Yeah.
That is 5 damage points away from the maximum. The max is 50.
I hope it's shitty.
Cool.
Calcine, you feel a slight...
You'll be getting your calcination nation. You'll be getting your ejection papers soon.
You convinced me to save my lucky roll, and that you could take it. So take it.
Oh man.
Somebody gets hit with something one time, and all of a sudden she's got sassy. All right, I'm gonna kill this Basilisk. I'm just gonna use shit cannon up there. $11 damage.
Okay.
Damn, that was almost 20.
Alright. So
17 damage to the Basilisk.
Did Calcine roll against getting stoned?
No, I'm getting ready to.
She's definitely gonna be stoned though. You're right.
The fuck I am.
Shakes the dust off, no problem.
Say that to my face.
No problem. Alright. Then up next we've got the Basilisk. He's gonna bite you, girl. Now that he knows you bleed. Bleed my real blood. And he hits. Decent amount of damage. And
quick question that I'm gonna regret asking. The poison damage that I took, I'm not poisoned. I just took poison damage.
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Here comes the blasts, the Eldritch blasts.
Here comes the money.
Number 1, the 17. That's a hit, and a nice 11 damage there. Number 2 is a 21 that hits, and that's another 10 damage, and it's dead.
Bam.
Okay, cool. Well, here, I'm going to send this through the chat for you guys to check out. Might be important to look at. You want to read that out loud for me, Calcine? Or maybe Jilsara?
I love that it's signed by Meg Morris.
Good.
Is this the
So sorry.
ejection notice?
Yeah, read this out loud for us,
To
Kim.
whom it may
Cool.
concern, it has come to the attention of the leadership of the calcination that one of our members, Jasara Hawk, has violated the code of conduct and ethical standards of our organization. After a thorough investigation, it has been determined that Jasara Hawk, a professional allegiance assassin, has engaged in activities that are in direct conflict with the values of the calcination. Specifically, Jasara Hawk has been found to breach the trust of our organization by conducting freelance assassination missions without the permission or knowledge of the leadership. As a result of these actions, Jasara Hawk's membership in the calcination is hereby rescinded effective immediately. Jasara Hawk is no longer authorized to represent or act on behalf of the calcination in any capacity, and any association with our organization is strictly prohibited. Furthermore, any outstanding obligations or debts owed to the calcination by Jasara Hawk are hereby canceled. Any assets or resources belonging to the calcination that are currently in Jasara Hawk's possession must be returned immediately. We take this matter very seriously and wish to emphasize that the calcination is committed to uphold the highest standards of ethical conduct and professionalism in all of our operations. Any violations of our code of conduct will be met with swift and appropriate action. Sincerely, Meg Morris, head of the Calcination Fan Club Worldwide LLC.
Yes.
With a double
So-
R.
so good.
Worldwide.
You're welcome. I wanted to kind of wind tonight out on a good note.
I like that it's a limited liability corporation.
Yes.
That's real.
That's
I like
official.
that it's my
You
debts
have
and
to make
obligations.
$50,000 a year to go
Okay.
escort.
Hopefully I borrowed a lot of money out of calcination because now all that debt's canceled. Thank you.
So funny. All right.
What a weird thing to say that we're canceling your debts because you're getting kicked out.
Student loan forgiveness here. This is calcination loan forgiveness right
No,
here.
those debts are due immediately upon cancellation.
That's not what it says. Not what it says.
Read the fine print.
All right. Well, we've got more
You're
caves.
funny.
And she goes, well, damn. That was a fun arrow. Should have just taken my luck.
I would have still had all my
Never kick
friends.
you out.
I ain't got no friends.
It was awesome.
I'm glad that you guys liked that. It was fun for me to put that together real quick. But yeah, so you guys move along, and as you continue to move along, Roland, you may be the first to notice this. It does eventually come to a dead end. There are multiple eggs down here, a couple of regurgitated bone parts and things from
Basilisk
different
eggs?
creatures, huh?
Basilisk eggs?
Yeah, they're broken eggshells. There are no new eggs in there.
Webb would like to try to harvest some of the basilisk venom.
Okay, that survival check for sure.
All right, I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on Josara, and then
I'll
Tara
off
doing
for
it.
nature as well. What's your second part, Tim?
Then I'm gonna start doing a prayer of healing for Chelsea.
Reroll that.
You take 2d6 poison damage. No, you don't, because you have this stupid halfling thing. Bountiful luck. Okay, cool. So you cast Greater Restoration on her, and then what was the other thing? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna work on a prayer of healing while they're investigating.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, they come back. The prayer of healing kicks off. Were you hurt at all, Roland?
Yeah, Kelsey was the only one that was hurt.
Okay. So it's just so everybody else can sort of head. It looks like you found the basilisk's initial nesting spot. You can see there's a decent sized crack in the top part of the mountain, about 70 feet up, that maybe leads outside. And it's not very big, but you can kind of see scratch and claw marks from the basilisk, maybe either climbing up that way or sliding down from up that way at some point. The scratch marks appear to be older. After you look around for a while, and after the prayer of healing goes off, you like I said, you come across this basilisk nest. You can only assume that the basilisk maybe got slid into this cave somehow on this side and has just stayed over on this side, which is maybe why they didn't find the spiders. But there are plenty of different creatures and whatnot in the bone fragment piles that are around that they've, all but looks like they've maybe regurgitated the bones themselves, but all the meat and stuff is off the bodies that you guys are finding.
So I didn't get much, huh?
No. Unfortunately, it's not like a snake. You saw your mom do a snake once back when she was showing you nature shit, and you're like, "That's pretty cool. I could probably do that." And you didn't really pay attention, and now you're like, "Maybe this one doesn't have any venom."
Yeah, probably not.
Not your fault, right?
Maybe you could suck some of the venom out of Calcine's wounds.
I could start a leaf blower.
So, good talk. Glad we had it.
Anywhere near my wounds.
Yeah, you're gonna get her infected. All right, so then it sounds like this time next week on Sunday we'll pick up right here back at Moonstone Pass, where you guys are you've already gone back some. Are you gonna go back more? There is more that you did not more turns you didn't take.
Is this the only game session we've had where we literally moved backwards on our quest? we made negative progress.
I feel like we do that every game. I don't know, where
you're going the wrong way.
3 times they tell you. But I think it was a good session. I'm proud of you guys for figuring some of it out. And we'll pick it back up here then. So I just want to understand what I need to have planned. I have it all kind of started, but I want to round out whichever way you're going. Are you going to go try to see if the different combination works? Are you going to continue looking around the rest of the places in the Moonstone Pass you haven't been?
Yes.
I think we're committed to finding every dead end in this tunnel system.
I'm curious about what we haven't seen, but I leave it up to everybody.
We are the Moonstone Pass.
Oh, yeah.
I'm committed to killing everyone on my team before we're done. And then Nagbaris can bring them back to life.
Hey, you guys are doing the Lord's work.
We should probably take a rest soon.
Do you have time?
I don't know.
What do you need a rest for?
I don't know. Just feel like we probably need a rest, right? Or no?
I've only used 2 spell slots, and I'm at full HP.
Yeah, these monsters have not been that difficult.
I haven't advocated for it very much in my day, but I have 1 rage left. So if we hit anything big and I have to use my last one,
my my health's full, but my spell slots are not. So I could cast the private sanctum here and give us some shelter.
Well, we're also short on time.
How much time do we have?
Like a couple of days or something?
I was going to say, I genuinely don't know how much time. I have been keeping track of how much time has passed, but I don't know how much time we had. This whole thing has been every time we talk about how much time it is, I feel like we're changed. I feel like it's changed.
I feel like it's made up every time.
Yeah. It may be real.
I thought it was 10 days originally.
Well, this whole game is made up, so.
Fair point. So I
thought originally we had 10 days to get this done.
How long has it been?
Is that right?
I think that's real.
Okay, so it's been 7 days since I've used my horn, which was the day before we took this quest.
So we've got 4 days.
So I can bring back my elephant now. Let's go.
You can't. Sounds like your elephant's ready to come back, right?
Let's go. I'm gonna bring it back and earn my way back into calcination next game.
So we have 3 days. You guys need to use one of those days to take a long rest in the caves.
We don't sleep for a whole day, do we?
8 hours.
8 hours. We're sleeping.
24 hours in a day. We've got a whole day left.
That's the end of this day. So now it'll be 8 days, and it'll be 7 days, and we'll have 3 left.
Well, why don't we explore the rest of the cave before we decide if we want to rest or not?
Yeah, we haven't really found anything super challenging in the Moonstone Pass, so I'd say we can probably see the rest of those.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, we definitely want neon now.
I feel like, I'm going to change everything. No, I feel like you guys definitely are challenged by any kind of amount of puzzle whatsoever.
Oh, for sure.
The leaf
I mean, if
is
you put-
at one time of year the leaf is this color, another time of year it's this color. What two colors are we talking about? There's three colors in front of you. One is black, one is brown, and one is green. Which two colors would it be?
Black. And is black on there twice?
No, black, brown, and green.
Wait, was there a color aspect to that?
No, I just made a new one up for you guys without looking anything up. I just made one, and it was super simple because there's no season that has black leaves.
Yeah.
They're either green or brown.
Oh, that season.
There's in these two seasons, leaves are either one of these two colors, but not the third. The colors are black, brown, and green. Which two colors?
What about forest fire season?
This is not
Bud sees
California.
one more puzzle. He's teleporting back to the prowling jungle.
The forests of more south are more swampy, and they have a lot of precipitation and humidity.
Whole lot of black leaves over there, though. My family can confirm that.
Hey, so I almost forgot to mention, but I won't be able to play next weekend. But you guys can play without me. I mean, it's not a huge deal.
Says you. What do you? What's more important than our brotherly bonding Sunday game?
So this room where I usually play will be occupied by the guest room will actually be used by a guest next weekend.
Play in a different room. Go to the library.
But he'll have a guest.
Who cares?
I can get you some great rates at the Holiday Inn or the Hilton Garden.
Get you a rental car.
Get your rental
to
car.
get there.
You can sleep in
a
that.
van down by the river.
Put the seats down.
I really don't mind if you guys play without me. It's not a big deal.
Thanks, Max. I appreciate your concern. Don't come back over again.
Who's gonna be my other person on the elephant? I need the full squad.
I'm telling you a week in advance. I mean, that's pretty good.
That's actually really good. Normally it's 15 minutes from pretty much anybody. I'm not feeling good today. Oh, kid's sick.
Or
hey,
15
we're not
minutes
from the
after.
airport for another hour. I'm not sure why it happened this way, or whatever it is. I'm mostly just kidding. It's just a game, and we have fun, and we so are happy to have all of you watching and joining us on our adventures. But I'm going to go ahead and kill the stream off and let you guys get to your lives, and we'll see you back here next Sunday at the same time for this game. You guys should pop in on Wednesdays. We have fun sometimes on Wednesdays. They would appreciate your guys' banter, yelling at them as we play and telling them things. They're in the middle of all kinds of shit as well. That is 8 to 11 on Wednesdays for Case of the Wednesdays. And we have Lord Z's Fantastic Dungeons now Friday nights at 9. So I'll see you